Have you ever wondered about the history that lies beneath the dazzling skyscrapers of the United Arab Emirates? Today, we dive into the past and explore the ancient civilizations that once thrived in this region. The United Arab Emirates, a name synonymous with architectural marvels and modern luxury, has a history that stretches back thousands of years. Long before the glass towers and sprawling cities, this region was home to a tapestry of civilizations that laid the foundation for the UAE we know today. This journey into the past is not just about dates and historical events. It's a voyage into a time when the desert landscapes were a cradle for early human settlements. Picture this, a time when the now arid region was a lush green land, teeming with life. The geographical and climatic conditions of the UAE have played a significant role in shaping its history. The coastline, rich in marine resources, and the fertile inland oasis attracted settlers from far and wide. Early inhabitants of this region were not only survivors, but they were innovators too. They developed techniques to harness the resources around them, establishing some of the earliest known agricultural societies. The ingenuity of these people is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. The UAE's strategic location, bridging the gap between the East and the West, has always been a magnet for trade and cultural exchange. This has resulted in a rich and diverse history, with influences from various cultures and civilizations. The remnants of these ancient civilizations, unearthed by archaeologists, tell fascinating tales of the region's past. They provide a glimpse into a time when life was dramatically different, yet strikingly similar in some ways to our own. As we embark on this voyage through time, we'll discover the ingenuity of these ancient societies, their cultural practices, and their contributions to the world. Each chapter of this historical narrative brings us one step closer to understanding the roots of the UAE's rich cultural heritage. Now, let's travel back to the earliest known civilization in the UAE. Our journey begins in the Stone Age, where the earliest human presence in the UAE is recorded. A time shrouded in mystery and intrigue, the Stone Age in the United Arab Emirates paints a vivid picture of human survival and ingenuity. The archaeological evidence we've uncovered tells tales of a time long past. From the discovery of primitive stone tools to the revealing Jebel Faya site, we find hints of a thriving culture that existed thousands of years ago. These stone tools, some of the earliest artifacts found in the region, provide us with a glimpse into the lives of the UAE's first inhabitants. Crafted with precision and care, these tools were used for a variety of purposes, from hunting game to preparing food and possibly even constructing shelters. The Jebel Faya site, located in the Emirate of Sharjah, is particularly significant. This site, discovered in the early 21st century, has provided archaeologists with a wealth of information about the Stone Age inhabitants of the UAE. From the remnants of their tools to the traces of their dwellings, Jebel Faya is a window into a world that existed over 100,000 years ago. But what of the people themselves? The early inhabitants of the UAE were likely nomadic hunter-gatherers living off the land and the sea. They hunted wild animals, fished in the abundant waters, and gathered plants for sustenance. They were survivors, adapting to the harsh desert environment and making the most of the resources available to them. Their culture, though largely lost to time, was likely rich and complex. They may have had rituals, traditions, and social structures that helped them survive and thrive in their environment. They were, in many ways, the foundation of the diverse and vibrant culture that exists in the UAE today. As we journey further into the past, it's important to remember that these early inhabitants were not just surviving, they were innovating, creating, and shaping the world around them. They were the pioneers of their time, carving out a life in a challenging landscape. As time progressed, so did the inhabitants of this region, leading us to the Bronze Age. From the first sparks of civilization in the Stone Age, we move forward to a time of even greater advancements and discoveries. But that's a story for another time. Welcome to the Bronze Age, where the people of the UAE began to make significant advancements in technology and trade. This period, which spanned from 3200 to 1300 BC, marked a crucial turning point for ancient civilizations in the region, particularly the al-Nar and Majan civilizations. This was a time when human ingenuity began to shine through in the UAE and the groundwork for modern society was laid. The al-Nar civilization, which emerged around 2600 BC, was known for its distinctive circular tombs and skillfully crafted pottery. But perhaps its most significant contribution was the establishment of far-reaching trade networks. These networks extended all the way to the Indus Valley, highlighting the civilization's capacity for exploration and commerce. Meanwhile, the Majan civilization, also known as the Magan civilization, was renowned for its advancements in metallurgy. They were skilled metal workers, especially in the field of copper production. The Majan people not only mastered the art of extracting copper from the earth, but they also developed techniques for molding it into useful tools and beautiful artifacts. This expertise turned the Majan civilization into a central hub for trade in the region, with their copper products being highly sought after by neighboring civilizations. In the midst of these civilizations, the Bronze Age also witnessed the Hafid period, a time that saw the construction of distinctive beehive tombs. These tombs, found in the Hajar Mountains, are a testament to the engineering skills of the people during this period. The intricate design and massive scale of these tombs reflect a society that was not only technologically advanced, but also deeply respectful of their dead. The Bronze Age was a time of great innovation and expansion. The advancements in technology and trade during this era played a pivotal role in shaping the cultural and economic landscape of the UAE. It was a period that showcased the resilience, ingenuity, and ambition of its people. As we leave the Bronze Age, we enter an era of great cultural and economic change, the Iron Age. The Iron Age in the UAE marked a period of cultural flourishing and increased contact with other civilizations. As the sands of time shifted, the Iron Age brought with it a wave of transformation and innovation. It was a time when the region's inhabitants began to explore beyond their immediate surroundings, engaging with foreign cultures and ideas. This period, which spanned from around 1200 BC to 300 BC, witnessed a significant leap in the development of local art and culture, influenced heavily by these newfound connections. The echoes of this era are found in the remnants of pottery, jewelry, and weapons that have been unearthed over the years. The pottery of this time displays an artistic maturity, showcasing intricate designs and motifs. The patterns, often inspired by nature, speak volumes about the people's observant nature and their deep-rooted connection with their environment. Jewelry, too, served as a testament to the people's craftsmanship. Adornments made from locally sourced materials like shells, stones, and iron were embellished with imported materials such as lapis lazuli, reflecting the increasing trade connections of the era. It was not just about aesthetics or wealth display. These adornments were also believed to hold protective and symbolic powers. Weapons from the Iron Age, meanwhile, tell a tale of survival and strength. They were no longer just tools for hunting or protection, but had evolved into symbols of power and status. The development of iron smelting technology allowed for the creation of stronger, more durable weapons, reflecting an advanced understanding of metallurgy. The influence of other civilizations is evident in the art and artifacts of the Iron Age. Yet, the people of the UAE managed to retain their unique cultural identity, blending foreign concepts with local traditions to create something distinctly their own. The Iron Age in the UAE was indeed a period of cultural flourishing. It was a time when the people embraced change, experimented with new ideas, and ultimately laid the foundations for the rich and diverse culture that we see in the UAE today. With the close of the Iron Age, we approach the Pre-Islamic period, a time of significant transition. The Pre-Islamic period in the UAE was a time of significant change and development. This era bore witness to a shift from a tribal society to a more complex economic and social structure. The tribes began to congregate around oases and coastlines, setting the stage for the birth of towns and cities. One of the most noteworthy developments during this period is the establishment of the Ulfar trading port. Located on the Arabian Gulf, Ulfar played a significant role in the region's economic growth. As a bustling trade hub, it facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas, contributing to the cultural diversity and richness of the region. Alongside the local developments, the pre-Islamic period also saw the influence of external empires. The Persian and Roman empires, two of the most powerful entities of the ancient world, cast their long shadows over the region. Their cultural, economic, and political influences permeated the local societies, leaving an indelible mark on the region's history. The Persian Empire in particular had a profound influence. It brought with it advancements in irrigation, architecture, and administration, which were readily adopted and adapted by the local societies. The Roman Empire's influence, on the other hand, was more subtle. seen in the adoption of Roman coinage and the infusion of Roman art and culture into the local milieu. This period of transition, characterized by the interplay of local developments and external influences, set the foundation for the society we see in the UAE today. It was a time that saw the blossoming of trade, the exchange of ideas, and the emergence of a distinct cultural identity, all of which played a pivotal role in shaping the UAE. As we conclude our journey, we see how these ancient civilizations have shaped the UAE we know today. Their stories, their successes, and their struggles reflect in the modern UAE, serving as a testament to the region's rich history and enduring legacy.